Good morning, everyone. Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. I'm so excited to be joining you again this morning for some Sunday live crafting. So I hope you've had a wonderful week. I'll just give a moment for everybody to jump on and catch up with the notification that I've gone live. I've had a super busy week. I've been doing, I don't know, I'm a jack of all trades this week. Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Karen. Hello. I have been very, very busy. I'm doing many, many things at home. I work hairdressing 1 day a week. I do my Stampin' Up 6 days a week. And I'm also trying to paint the inside of my house. So yesterday I spent all day painting walls, climbing up ladders, and let me tell you, I'm starting to feel some muscles that I never knew existed. And I think climbing up on a ladder is totally different to what I do in my everyday life. So it's probably the most exercise I've had in a long time. Good morning, Kay, Susan, Sharon, Melanie, Trish. Hello. Welcome, everybody. So once again, when you're joining me, my name is Donna Gray. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. We sell all things to do with crafting. So anything that your heart desires for your crafting. And the beauty of Stampin' Up products is that no matter what you do, everything coordinates. Yeah, good for me and my painting, Melanie. Yeah, I don't know. It's lovely when you see it. There's something about painting a room and looking at it, what it did look like, and then looking at the finished. I should have taken some photos of before and after, I think, maybe so that I could actually compare. But yeah, the new rooms are looking so good. So we've done 2 bedrooms so far, the main foyer entry into the house, and then yesterday I started on the main formal lounge room. So hello, Linda from Mount Isa. Hello. Hey, Jeanette, how you going? So once again, as I said, feel free that when you jump on, make sure that you share back onto your social media sites so that people can catch my live crafting, because you never know who out of your friend group may want to catch up on some crafting and enjoy getting together with like-minded people and having a chat over watching some awesome crafting. So there's a couple of things that I want to go through today. We have lots of stuff going on with Stampin' Up, so it's a great time to join Stampin' Up. I'll talk about the joining offer in a little while later. Now, one of the things that I've been asked about is there was our Whisper White was being discontinued with Stampin' Up, and I know a lot of people were panicking. A lot of people were thinking, what are we going to do? Are we going to run out of Whisper White products? And the thing is, no, we're not, because our basic white products have been replacing our Whisper White. So the Whisper White, the company that was making Whisper White, went out of business due to COVID. And so Stampin' Up had to source another area to be able to get our Whisper White cardstock. And it's now changed its name to Basic White. And I'm actually going to do a bit of a comparison this morning, because I know that a lot of people said, is it going to be the same? Is it going to be as good? So we're going to do a little bit of a comparison this morning, and you can see so far as I can see, just the color is a little bit different. It's more white, our Whisper White. And you wouldn't think that you could get any whiter than Whisper White, but it seems like it is actually whiter than our Whisper White. So that's about the only thing that I can see is different. I'm actually going to check out the thickness of the thick Basic White compared to our normal Basic White and see if there's any difference in the thickness. But I'll do a comparison, and then I'll let you know everything else that's happening in my Stampin' Up business at the moment, and then we will get into crafting. So if you're watching this back on the replay, you may want to miss all of the blurb at the beginning. I try not to do it for too long, but anyway. I will pop you down onto my desk now so you can see, and I've got my Whisper White lined up here. So this is our Basic White, and this is our Whisper White. And I don't know whether the camera is going to do it any justice, but you can see this one has a little bit more warmth to it compared to what the basic white does. So that is about the only thing I can see at the moment is the color comparison. There's a little bit difference in the color. So you're glad I'm going to show you the difference between Whisper White and Basic White, because we all want to know, don't we? We all want to know whether the product that we're getting that's replacing one of our truly loved products is going to be as good as the other. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to get the basic Whisper White and, sorry, the basic white. I'm getting confused with the names now, and our Whisper White. And let's just compare one sheet to the other. So this is our basic white, and this is our Whisper White. Okay. As far as thickness, they feel the same. There is a slight difference in the color. You probably can't see it on the video, but this one is a little bit creamier than what this one is. So it's probably going to work a lot better with our watercolor paper, because I know, no, hang on. Is our watercolor paper a lot whiter? I can't remember, but I know that pairing it up with Whisper White used to be a bit of a nightmare. But so there you can see. Now they feel the same. It feels beautiful and smooth. And I really can't see anything as far as the texture. It looks like it's very, very similar. Okay. So that's our basic white, and that's our Whisper White. So I'm going to pop those aside. And then the thick is the one that's, and so we've got envelopes as well. So these are our Whisper White envelopes. Let's check out the basic white envelope and see what, if there's any difference. Okay, so basic white. Once again, the color is slightly different, but the envelope is the same. Actually, to tell you the truth, the basic white one feels a little sturdier than our Whisper White one. Just a little bit sturdier, but still quite nice and smooth. They look like we're going to be able to stamp. You can see the difference, Trish? Okay, that's great. I'm glad you can actually see the difference between the two. Okay, so that's our basic white. This is our Whisper White, our old Whisper White. Okay, so that's the envelopes compared. And now this will be the big test, the thick Whisper White. Have I got that one opened? Yes, I have. So this is our thick Whisper White in the old Whisper White. Now this is the thick basic white. Let me see. Don't think, it doesn't say anything on it about the weight of it, which our thick Whisper White never did either. Okay, so we've got Whisper White this side thick, and honestly, I feel like they're the same, just the color difference. So I'm thinking just the color difference might be it. So, but yeah, they feel the same, thick and thick. Yeah, honestly, they feel pretty good to me. So, so there you go. So we don't have to panic. We do have white cardstock. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew that, and we didn't have to panic. So once again, I haven't done any of my giveaways lately. So I wanted to make sure that I caught up on my giveaways, because I don't want you thinking that I don't do my giveaways. So I'm just going to bring in the prizes that people have won over the last few weeks. And the first prize is Approaching Perfection, and that actually is going to Beryl Thompson from Queensland. So I don't know, Beryl, whether you're on here today, but you may catch the replay. Now, Beryl's from Queensland in Australia. Now, the giveaways, I can only give away to people that live in Australia. So the way that you get the chance of having a giveaway is to go back to the uploaded version after I'm live, also commenting here, but after I've uploaded live as well. So you get two chances of being chosen if you share the video here, and also if you go back to the recorded video, give me the thumbs up and actually comment the state that you live in, and where you're from, and whether you're new to crafting, casual crafter, or an avid crafter. So that's all I ask, but it just gives me an idea of who's watching and who I love giving prizes away to. So Beryl Thompson, congratulations, you are the winner of that one. We've got Heal Your Heart. Leslie Smith from Sydney is the person that has won this one. So Leslie, I'm not sure whether you're watching here at the moment or whether you may be watching back later on, but Leslie Smith is from Sydney, New South Wales, and she commented on one of the videos on my YouTube channel. Heal Your Heart, it's a great stamp set. It's one of our celebration stamp sets. So it's got thank you, wish I could heal your heart, sorry for your loss. So great for sympathy cards, great for thank you cards. We're in this together. I can't promise to always fix your problems, but I can promise you won't ever face them alone. I don't know what I would do without you. So some great sentiments there. So Leslie Smith from Sydney was the winner of that one. And then I have Darling Donkeys, which Dorothy Dutton from Tasmania has won the Darling Donkeys stamp set. And this is going to be quite a popular stamp set, I think. So good morning, Heather. Hey, Kay. How you going? Karen. Hello. Trish. Hey, Lisa. I didn't see you on there from Stamping Zoo. Barbara, Amy, Trish. Welcome, everybody. Patty, welcome. Okay, so Dorothy Dutton from Tasmania has won the Darling Donkeys, and it's a super, super cute celebration stamp set. So if you don't know, during January and February, you are able to earn some of these products. So actually all of these ones that I'm showing are celebration. So with a $90 order, you could earn the Darling Donkey stamp set for free. And the last winner is Marie Smith, Harvey Bay, Queensland. So congratulations to Marie Smith. Now, everybody that has won a prize, you need to contact me on email me at bejeweled01@gmail.com to claim your prize. So I would love to, hey Kay, I would love to be able to send you out a prize. All right. So just a couple of things that are going on in my business, and then we will get down to crafting. So one of the things is, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I have introduced my Demonstrator step-by-step business building program. Now, this business building program is a 12-month program, and it will help you get if you're choosing to take your hobby to a business level and you don't know where to start, then the step-by-step business building program is a great program to be a part of. I've been a demonstrator now for nearly 5 years. I've been ranked globally as number 36 this year in the world amongst 56,000 demonstrators, I think it is. I'm number 36, and I'm also number 2 in Australia. So I run my Stampin' Up! As a business. It's my full-time job, and I would love to help and guide any other demonstrators. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. The demonstrator program that I'm doing is available worldwide. And what it actually is I have a website that we will be able to access videos in the website, and it's a member-only website. You'll get a password to get into it. The only way that you can do it is with your subscription. I've done 3 different types of payment. So I've done a monthly payment for 12 months. It's a subscription for 12 months. And I've done a 6 monthly payment program, which you pay once now, and then in 6 months time you pay the other half, or then you can actually purchase the full 12 months straight away. Each tier that you go up, it gets a little bit cheaper. So it's cheaper to do the 6-month one compared to the monthly one. It's cheaper to do the 12-month one compared to the 6-monthly one. But the reason why I did those is to help you with your business. If you're just starting out with your business, I know that a big outlay for a 12-month program is probably a little bit much to think about, where a monthly subscription fee, it makes it a little bit easier, and it's easier to pay it off as you go through the 12 months. But it's a step-by-step program helping you navigate social media, helping you work on how to build an email list, helping you do things in your business, pricing of classes, how to hold classes, how to hold events. So it's a super, super fun program. So if anyone is interested in that, all you need to do is go to stampingwithdonnag.com and you will find it. There will also be a link down in the show more box here in the video, and it will tell you the Demonstrator step-by-step business building program link, and it will take you you to my website to show the page and where you can subscribe. Now, when you subscribe, one of the things is when you subscribe, you will need to actually fill out PayPal is supposed to redirect you to a section where you fill out a registration form, and for some reason it's not happening, or people are missing that step. So if you've actually subscribed to it, please reach out to me either on social media or via email, so I can send you the link after I've seen your subscription payment come through, so I can give you the registration link. When I give you the registration link, that will actually pop you onto my email list, and an automated email will come out with the website and the password for you to be able to access the website. Plus, we have a Facebook group as well, so everybody that's in the program can be a part of the Facebook group, and the Facebook group is more the social side of the business training, so that you can actually get in there and ask questions. I'll be doing some live videos in that group as well, and answering any questions that you may have, and I will be doing that probably bi-weekly, doing a live video in there, and that way then you can actually get some hands-on help with your business, and it helps you when you've got someone helping you and guiding you and answering questions when you need them answered. All right, so that's my Demonstrator step-by-step business building program. My monthly stamps club is Vine Design, is going to be the January stamp set. I'm taking registrations right now, so if you're interested in joining it, it's $45 per month. I ask you for a minimum of 3 months subscription when you first sign up, and then it's ongoing after that. You are able to cancel at any time after the first 3 months. You pay monthly, so you don't have to pay the first 3 months up front. You pay per month for 3 months. That's all I ask, is the minimum of 3 months. And it's a wonderful thing. You get the stamp set, you get a card kit to make 6 cards, you get a video tutorial, and you get to be a part of a Facebook private group as well, where I upload the videos, and you get to vote on the next month's stamp sets. I normally put 3 options up, and all the members get to vote, and the popular one is the one that we do for the month. So you can actually change out the stamp set. If you've already got the Vine Design stamp set and you wanted to still do the stamps club, you can actually swap it out for something to the same value. And I also offer optional upgrades to include the dies as well, so at an extra cost. But I always do that every month. You can choose the bundle price, or you can choose just the basic price for $45. And the thing is, we have an awesome starter kit special. So if you are thinking about joining Stampin' Up, you've been on the fence, you want to get your crafting supplies at a discount, you don't have to do videos, you don't have to run it as a business. Good morning, Elizabeth. How are you going? Hey, Melanie. Thanks for sharing, Melanie. Thanks, Barbara. Barbara said, wow, that's amazing. You're obviously really dedicated. Congratulations. And I do. I work hard. And because I work hard, I reap the benefits. So, and I've just actually earned my 4th incentive trip last week. So that's pretty exciting to be able to earn that. So if you wanted to join my Wild Heart Crafters team, the starter kit special is $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169. You get this designer series paper, 5 packs of 6x6 designer series paper for free. So they're in all of our color families. Now, these are from our brand new catalog that hasn't even gone live yet. It'll be our brand new annual catalog in May. So these are brand new papers that aren't available. The only way that you can get these papers is to wait until May when the catalog goes live, or join my team in January or February, and you get over 200 sheets of designer series paper for free. It's $100 for free on top of choosing $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169. So if you are interested in joining, please reach out to me. I would love to invite you to my Wild Heart Crafters team. We're an awesome bunch of girls all over Australia, and one of the perks of being part of my team is you get the step-by-step business training for free. My team members all get access to all of that content for free. They also get access to all of my monthly Stamps Club videos and any of my private video tutorials that I do. My team get free access to all of those videos. So if you want to be inspired and you want someone to help you with your crafting, then by all means, feel free to become a discount shopper with my Stampin' Up team. If your order is going to be more than $169, you may as well purchase a starter kit and choose $235 plus get the paper for free. So you're really getting $335 worth of product and you're only paying $169. So it's a pretty awesome special. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to either reach out to me on my email, give me a call, send me a text message on my mobile phone. I'd be happy to have a chat with you after I finish my live and answer any questions you may have. All right, let's get to crafting. We've been going for a fair while now, and I'm sure that you want to get to crafting. So once again, I'm actually going to show you how I'm going to use this gorgeous bundle, and I've done a few things ahead of time. So this bundle is called the In Bloom bundle. Now, it has the pierced bloom dies, which, are you ready for this? Look at all these dies. Can you see how many dies are in that? And they've all got that beautiful stitched accent on all of the dies, which is super, super fantastic. So I actually did a bit of die cutting beforehand so that it would save me a little bit of time. But I just threw a whole heap of these dies on. I chose my color scheme, threw a whole heap of the dies on and cut out a heap of flowers. And then I thought, you know what, I will design the card as I go, but I've already got some of the die cutting done. So it's a beautiful stamp set. It's called In Bloom. It's got some beautiful sentiments here. Congrats, you're so fancy now. Happy birthday, you really are the best. You are amazing. You mean so much to me. So a great stamp set. They're all solid stamped flowers. And I actually want to show you something a little bit different with these flowers that I did see another demonstrator, and I do apologize. I can't remember the name of the other demonstrator, but I watched them do this and I thought this stamp set is perfect for that. So I'll do a card with that. And then I'll also do a card with a bit of a fun fold with it as well. So the color scheme that I decided to go with is we have this gorgeous paper, which is called the Oso Ombre from the Celebration catalog. Okay, so we've got these gorgeous papers you can see here. So there's two designs. You'll have an ombre design and you'll have like that bubbly design. And there's a couple of different colors. So we've got Bermuda Bay on this side and Granny Apple Green. And when we flip it over, we have, if I can flip it over, we have Rococo Rose and Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so it is gorgeous paper. Now, this paper you can earn for free during Celebration with a $90 order. So if you actually ordered this bundle, I would have to double check on the price, but I'm nearly positive that if you ordered this bundle, I need a catalog right with me. Bear with me and I'll just grab a catalog. So we can see what the price of the In Bloom set is. Let me see. Okay, so as a quick guide reference with our catalog, if you go towards the back pages in our catalog, you can actually, here we go, $84.50. So if you actually ordered this bundle plus maybe some cardstock or maybe a pack of dimensionals, you would be able to earn the Oso Ombre paper for free with that order. Okay. All right. So what I want to do is I want to show you, let's get started here. I think I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss as my card base. So I'm going to show you a fun easel fold that I did in my Stamps Club just recently. And I think it's a really great way of being able to make a really awesome card with a great feature, and they're so simple to make. So I've cut my cardstock. So I've taken a full sheet of my A4 paper and I've cut this at 4 inches wide, and then I'm actually going to cut it at 11.5 inches this way. Okay. And then I'm going to score it at 5 3/4 inches like that. Okay, so now this could normally be like what they call a tent fold card like that, but I'm actually going to use it this way. So it's actually going to open up this way. Now, what I actually want to do is, this is my fold. I want to score a line from this corner up to the top corner. Okay, So I'm just going to pop it into my trimmer again, and I'm going to use the guide here with my trimmer. I'm going to put that bottom corner on that track. So that gray track is our scoring line, and I'm going to pop that top corner into there, and I'm actually going to just score like that. Okay, and that's going to give us a fold. All right, so now I'm going to show you how we're going to fold that, and this is going to create our base working mechanism for our easel card. We've got that fold there, so we're just going to fold along that diagonal, and I'm just going to crease it with my bone folder. Okay, now that then gives us our awesome easel card. Okay, these are so simple. They are such a simple way of making a card. Once again, my color scheme is amazing, Sue. Thank you. Well, do you know what? I just took the back sheet here. Oh So Ombre, Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green, Rococo Rose, and Whisper White. So that is my color scheme. So I either choose a color scheme, a color combination from Google Images, like I described last week, or I use just the color scheme off our designer series paper. So that's actually how I got the color scheme. All right, so now I'm actually going to grab a piece of Rococo Rose, and I'm going to cut a layer for my Rococo Rose. So the card front here is 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. So I'm actually going to do 3 3/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches, and that's going to give me a border. Okay, now the one thing that you've got to get right here is, it's okay with this, but with the next piece that I'm going to do, we're going to have to make sure we cut it right. So I think I'm just going to use, will I use the ombre one? I think I will. I think I'll just use the ombre one. So I'm going to go, so because this one is 3 3/4, I'm going to go 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. So that is going to layer up onto that, like that. Okay. Now I need to cut these to go onto these triangle pieces. I need to cut these. What you need to do is you need to make sure that you have your designer series paper and your layer sitting the way your card front is, and then you need to make sure that you cut from the right corner. So if I can imagine that forget that I've got that fold there, that I'm actually just going to put that straight onto the front of the card like that, right? But the fold is coming from this bottom corner and going to the top corner. So we need to cut these pieces from that bottom corner to that top corner. So I'm just going to take it straight to my trimmer like that and turn it so that we've got it, the bottom corner here and the top corner. And I'm going to cut that with my trimmer like so. All right, so we're going to have that and that, and I'm going to do the same thing with this one. This is the bottom corner, that's the top corner. We're just going to put it into our trimmer, into the track, and line it up and cut through. Okay, like so. All right, so that's my pieces that I have for my card. So what I'm actually going to do is, I think what I want to do is I want to stamp a little bit of a tone on tone pattern on these two pieces here to start off with. Now let me see what we have in this stamp. I'm feeling like I just want to do a couple of little flowers, I think, over it. So I'm just going to do that. So I might just do this tiny little flower here. Just grab a block. And I might just do Rococo Rose on here, so it's quite soft. So we're just going to do some little flowers just around, randomly around on this piece. Like so, and then on this one. So no particular order, just randomly stamping them around. Okay, so just like that. And I mucked that one up. So let's see if I can. Yep, I've got it over the top of that one. All right, so we're going to do that. Now I'm going to layer those up onto my Rococo Rose layers. Good morning, Beryl. You're a bit late, but you're here now, and congratulations, because Beryl, you won one of my giveaway prizes. Hang on and I'll show you in a minute what you've won. Okay, so I'm just going to line those up on those pieces like that. So Beryl, you were the lucky winner of Approaching Perfection. So congratulations, Beryl. You were one of my winners. So you've just got to email me, Beryl, with your name and address. I know I've probably got your address, but just to be on the safe side, just email me at bejeweled here, bejeweled01@gmail.com, and claim your prize. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for joining. All right, so we're just gluing those on with my liquid Tombow, so I'm able to wiggle that around and get a good border around. And then I'm actually going to glue those down onto my card front. So just like so, for that one there. And then for this one on the next part, like so up there. Oh. Just wiggle that around until you get it nice and even. Okay, so there we have a great easel fold happening already. All right, so then what I thought I would do is let's use some of these great flowers that I have cut out. So you can see here we've got a great display of flowers. So I've cut out Blackberry Bliss ones, I've cut out Rococo Rose ones, and I've cut out some gorgeous leaves as well. All right, so what I actually want to do is I just want to pop some cute flowers along here. I need that to sit down for a bit. Okay. So some cute flowers along this fold to give us a really cute card. And we've got some cute leaves here that can go under there. I've got another lot of leaves that can probably come down through here. Okay, so now the trick to this is to make sure that we only glue things onto this bottom half of our card. So where this fold line is, we can't glue anything above that fold line, okay? So I'm just going to display those all there like that. And our leaves are gonna have to come down through here. I can actually probably pop a little leaf going up that way in behind one of these. I could probably pop a leaf up through there it could go in down under that, like so. So this is what I call a dry run. I do a dry run so that I can see where I can pop bits and pieces. And maybe just a little, other little one can probably go up there. And I think that looks quite cute. What do you think? Hey Lynn, how you going? Some of your favorite colors, Beryl? I'm so glad. You love the stitching? Ink with Heather? I know. It's so cute, isn't it? The stitching is just gorgeous. And also too, you could actually pop some little flowers in on top of these ones. So we could actually do that. We could actually do one in on there if we wanted to. Anyway, I'm going to start gluing those down. So first of all, I want to glue that leaf. This leaf here, I want to glue it down. So that's the first thing. So you've got to work out what's going to be the underneath portion and glue it down first. So I actually want the top of that leaf to sit up over that fold. So I'm just going to tuck it down in there like that. Just there. Okay, like that. Okay, so this large Blackberry Bliss one, I need to pop this one in underneath it. So I'm just going to, I've only put glue on those bottom two leaves. I'm just going to pop that in there like that. So then it will sit up above that fold. And then this flower I'm going to glue directly on, but I only want to glue the bottom half of the flower because the top half is going to straddle up there. Okay, so like that. This one here can go, actually, you know what? I think I want to put a dimensional on that one. I do. I want to pop that one up on a dimensional. So I want to pop that flower there up on a dimensional. I've just put some glue on it, but that's okay. Just want to pop him up like that. Okay. So now we've got some more leaves here that we need to glue just that bottom section of the leaves on. Like so. So just going just below that fold. And I've got my other big flower. So I'll pop that on with some Tombow. Like that. This one here I'm going to pop up on a dimensional again. Like so. And this little leaf will pop in here with a bit of glue. Just in there. Oh, that's it. Like that. Okay, what can I pop up here? I feel like I need maybe one like that. So I'm going to glue a leaf down because I want a leaf to stick out from down under there. Then I want to pop that one on. And then I want to pop that one on over the top, popped up. Yep, that's what I'll do. So a leaf. The stitch details are beautiful, Melanie. I do agree. That. We'll glue this one down. Like that. We'll pop this one up. Okay. And we might even pop a little leaf coming out from under that one. I'm thinking like that. What do you think? A little leaf under there? Of course. Elizabeth, you love watching me create? Are you doing the ironing, folding and the ironing? Well, I'm glad that that you like watching that. All right, so we've got that. Now what you need to do is you need to have something that your easel is going to sit on, to rest on, to hold it up. When it's going to sit up like so, you need it to be able to rest onto something. So you can see when it sits up and it rests on something, it's going to look quite fabulous the way it's going to sit. So I'm going to cut a layer for the insert, which I'm going to cut a Rococo Rose one first. So 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. And then we might use some of our basic white. Oh, that's the thick one. We don't want the thick one. We want the thin one. So let's use some of our basic white so we can see how good that is. So this is our basic white. So I'm going to cut that at 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. 3 1/2. So we'll stamp on our basic white and we'll see how good it is to stamp on. All right, so we've got that and that. And that's going to be our insert for the card. So that's going to go inside the card just like that. Okay, so I'm actually going to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the stamps. What have we got in here? I'm going to do You Are Amazing. You are amazing. Congrats. You're so fancy now. So I'm going to do Congrats. You're so fancy now on the insert. So I'll grab a block for that. That one. All right, and I think I'm going to stamp that in Blackberry Bliss. Oh, you're getting ready for hockey? You're going to multitask? Well done, Heather. Okay, so I want a scrap piece of paper because this is not, hasn't been used before. So I want a scrap piece of paper to stamp off on to make sure it's going to ink up well. It's got something happening with the G there. Still something happening with the C. Ah, that's better. Okay, so sometimes when you've got a brand new stamp, it takes a little while for it to actually take the ink. And I do want to pop my Pierce mat underneath me so that I get a good stamped image here. So I'm just going to do Congrats, You're So Fancy now. In the middle, like that. Congrats, you're so fancy now. And then I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to pop a flower with a couple of leaves like that. But it's actually going to be popped up. And because it will be popped up, and I might actually even pop that little flower in the middle. Or could I do that and that? Oh, that looks pretty. What do you think? See, look at this, layering up these flowers. You can't miss hockey tonight. Is it a big game, Heather? Is it like a big final or something? Hockey? Hockey's big over there in Canada, isn't it? I know that there was like an international a man that came over to work at my husband's work, and he was from Canada and he was very big on hockey, and we love hockey, but ours is field hockey, not ice hockey. And when we were talking about hockey, he assumed that we were talking about field hockey, and we were like, no, I mean ice hockey. And we were like, no, it's not ice hockey. We have field hockey here. And he's like, field hockey? What do you mean? And it was so funny because he filled in one of our, we had like a Twilight comp that we were playing, and he filled in the Twilight comp and come and played with us. And in field hockey, you're not allowed to use the back side of your stick. And he kept using, because he was so much of a ice hockey player, he kept using both sides of the stick. And it was so funny. He used to get pulled up all the time, and he's like, what did I do wrong? And we're like, you used the back of the stick again. But it was just so funny. He didn't have a clue that he was doing anything wrong. It's what you get used to. Okay, so I'm just going to build the center of this flower like I just did, because that looked quite cute. So that and that. And I'm thinking I could possibly bling it up with a bit of bling. So there's the insert to my card. So I'm actually just going to glue that to my Rococo rose. Was I on camera then? I don't know why. I've got my camera too far up. I don't know what's going on here today. I think it's my my desk platform here is further up on my desk to normal. I think it all needs to be moved down, because I seem to be crafting down here, and I realize I'm not in camera view. All right. Sherry said that she's multitasking. She's watching football as well as crafting. Well, I don't know whether we're similar in what we do, but yeah, watching football and crafting at the same time, that's definitely multitasking. The stamp set that I'm using, Kathy, is called In Bloom. So it's a new stamp set out of our mini catalogue. Okay, so we're going to pop a little bit of glue on the back of that and pop that into the insert. And then I've just got to do the sentiment for the front. Okay, so that's our insert in our card. And so that flower, now that we've popped up, when our recipient opens, it's going to sit up like that. Okay, so that looks super, super cute. All right, so we need to do congrats, you're so fancy now. What was the other sentiment we were going to do? You are amazing. You are amazing. You need to get that stamp set, Teresa. I know. Okay, you are amazing. And I think I'm actually going to do that maybe on a scrap piece of Rococo rose. Will we do that? Rococo rose. I feel like white's going to be too much. Let's do Rococo rose. I've got a scrap piece over here. That there, where I cut the flowers out. All right, let's pop that onto a block. And I'm going to need that scrap again so that I can smoosh my stamp around. So don't you like my technical terms? Smoosh it so that we can make sure that we get really good ink coverage. Another thing that I was told too, that if you've got brand new photopolymer stamps and the ink is not sticking real well, to use them with Versamark first. And Versamark helps with the making them sticky and making the actual ink adhere to the photopolymer. So that's another trick. All right, you are amazing. You are amazing. Kathy's watching American football. Trish is watching American football. Lynn, yes, I am using the ombre paper. Sue's saying it needs bling. I do agree, Sue. It does need bling. All right. So what are we going to do with this sentiment? Are we going to cut it with our baby trimmer and just do an end on it? Or, oh, I know what I'm going to do. Let me see if this will work. Have a new punch. This is called the Treasured Tags Pick-a-Punch. I think I'll be able to do that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to trim it with my little baby trimmer first. I got some new product the other day. Surprise, surprise. And I've been having a little bit of a fun time with it all. Okay, let me see what that will be. 1 inch. 1 inch, I think. Let's try 1 inch. 1 inch. Okay. The reason why I was trying to measure it was these have measurements here. I'm not quite sure what the full measurements are, but we will see. This one going to fit in one of these? Yes, of course it will. Okay. So which one are we going to do? The top one or the bottom one? Which one do you think? The rounded one or the peaky one? Type into the comments and let me know which one. Fussy cut it? I could fussy cut it, but I don't know whether I'm in the mood for fussy cutting at the moment. Yes, I did remove the safety guard. Yes, I did. Heather, I removed the safety guard and I find I can use it a lot better. You've got to watch your fingers though. And it's not recommended to do that. Oh, okay. So it is a big final, is it, Kathy? She thinks the Packers are going to win. Bottom one, bottom, top, bottom, top. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. One that gets 5 is the one that we're going to choose. Bottom. Okay, bottom is it. Bottom is it, everyone. All right, so I'm just going to cut that off a little bit because I want it to be able to pop in. Well, it could help if I opened up the punch first. Okay, pop it in, and it's going to be the bottom one, which was that one, the peaky one. Okay, so let's pop it in until we can see it through there. Okay, line it up and trim it off. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, and it just put oil on it because it's been oiled. Let's go in again and see if we can trim it without that happening. Still putting a little bit on it. So can you see there? It's put a little bit of oil on it from the punch. So maybe with a brand new punch, we probably should suss it out a little bit better. Okay, so it's still a bit big. I'm going to keep going in a little bit further, see if I can get in there a little bit further. Make it a bit smaller. We could even go a tad smaller again. Look at that. That's looking cute. All right. And if I trim off that, I feel like I want to trim off that edge. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that edge too. I'm going to do it like that. Am I going to be able to do this? Yes, I am. Okay. And we need to go a bit smaller. Oh, this is so cute. I love this tag punch. I need to go a bit more that way. How cute is that? I like that. Okay, I'm going to pop that down there. I'm going to do it popped up, but down under that flower. So we'll pop it up, but we'll just still peek it in underneath that flower. A Post-it note. I know, I could still get there. I could still just get there. The Post-it note would have come out if I ran out of finger space. Okay, so pop that in under there and to there. That's looking lovely. Okay, so a bit of bling. I got a couple of bits of bling out, so I need to work out what I want to use for the bling. I have these ones here, which are our pastel pearls, and I thought maybe I could use those ones. Okay, so I need to find out pastel pearls or our new matte black dots. What do you think? Pastel pearls or black dots? Type it into the comments and let me know. Hi, Anika, how you going? So pastel pearls or the black matte dots? That's looking quite cute. I'm feeling like pastel pearls. Heather's going black. Sherry removed her safety guard as well. Yeah. Dots, pearls, pearls, dots, dots, pearls. Okay, what do we have there? Black. Pastel, 2, 2, 4. Black is the one that won. Okay, so we're going to go black, everyone. I was probably going more the pearls, but we'll go black, seeing that's what you want. Have to go with majority rules. Okay, so I'm going to do a black one in the middle there. Although black does look pretty stunning. And I'm going to go a black one in the middle there. You know what? How about we do the best of both worlds? How about we do black for the pink flowers, and for the Blackberry Bliss flowers, how about we do the pastel pearls? How about we just have a bit of both? What do you think? That one there is looking a bit weird because it's stuck on the wrong flower. Needs to stick in under there. That's where it needs to be. And we'll do one of them there. The pearls are not being my friends this morning. There. That looks pretty cute. What do you think? Now, if you really like that, give me the thumbs up, people, because thumbs up helps my videos get shown more here on YouTube. YouTube seem to like it if you give me the like button. So pastel pearls, there's a few of you that say pastel pearls. So there you go, a quick, easy easel card. So simple. The only main thing that what you need to do, and we've got congratulations there, the only thing that you need to do when it comes to these easel cards is making sure that when you cut your layers, you cut from that bottom corner to the top corner. You may say, why do you know that? The reason why I know that is because I cut it the wrong way and then I couldn't get my designer series paper to go the right way. So make sure you do that. Hey, Rose, how you going? Didn't know you jumped on. So yeah, really, really quick, easy card. All right, so now I want to show you something different with the flowers in this set, because I seen somebody do this the other day and I think it was a fantastic idea. So let's go into, I'm going to go to, I'm going to do a Blackberry Bliss base. All right, so I've got my base and it's cut at 5 3/4 by 8 inches, and I fold that in half. I really feel like I need to move my desk back. Bear with me, people. I need to move this back because what is happening is I'm crafting in the wrong spot because it's too far away from me. Let's move it back a little bit more. I'm just like, I'm there and I'm crafting down here where I normally craft, and I'm not in the right space on the video. All right, so we've got our Blackberry Bliss base. Then we might use a Bermuda Bay layer. So I'm just going to cut that at 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. Actually, no, I'm going to go 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. Just to be different, 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to need a Whisper White layer. And we'll do that at 5 1/8 by 3 3/8. Okay, and that's going to give us a great layer there, which is great, like that. Okay, all right, now, and I had some ink on my finger, but that's okay. We have both sides of the cardstock, so we can just turn it over. I should make sure I've got the ink off my fingers. I don't know where it was. Oh, there it is on that one. Okay. So we turn it over and use it the other way. So there we go. We've got that and that. Now, with these full flowers, I'm going to do something a little bit fun here. We'll pop them onto some blocks. So we'll get some small blocks for them. That one can go on that block. This one. One of them. This one. On one of them. This one. Block. And I'm going to incorporate this with just a different stamp set. So I think they called it the kissing technique. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to do a couple of leaves as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm scrummaging around in my blocks. That one's too little. That one's too little. Those ones will do. That, oh, that, and that. All right. And then I've got another stamp set that is called Wrapped in Bouquet, but I'm going to use this here. So it's got some great writing and things on it. So I'm going to grab that and I'm going to mount that up onto a block. Okay. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to ink up with Rococo Rose and Blackberry Bliss. So that and that. Okay. So I'm going to ink up this stamp here with my Blackberry Bliss. So like that. Okay. I'm going to ink up my large flower with Rococo Rose. And then I'm going to stamp it down onto that. And then we're going to stamp the flower. Are you ready for this? Can you see what I've done? You get this gorgeous pattern. All right, so now one of the main things is when you're doing this to wipe it off and go again. I'm going to wipe that off. I'm going to ink up another flower. So this one here in Rococo Rose. I'm just going to give that another bit of ink. And then I'm going to stamp that one in the middle there on that one. And then stamp it down. Okay. And then I'm going to grab another flower, which is this one here. I'm going to ink it up in Rococo Rose. We're going to ink this one up again. It's not inked real well. Ink it up and then stamp it down on there again. And like that. Okay, can you see how we're getting the gorgeous pattern? So you haven't seen it before? Yeah, it's great. It's a great technique. If you've got background stamps that have got writing on them, background stamps that have got like really fine detail, it's called the kissing technique. Yes, Anika's saying it's the kissing technique. All right, so we're now going to do our leaves. I actually want to do a couple of flowers on a scrap piece of Whisper White because I might cut out some of these flowers. So I'm going to just do maybe that one again. So let me clean that off. Thinking that one and that one. Okay, so I'm going to do another couple of these flowers again. So I'll show you that technique again with these flowers. So I'm just going to ink up that with my Rococo Rose. I'm going to add a bit more Blackberry Bliss onto this stamp. And we'll go like that and like that. Okay. These are starting to ink up a lot better now because I've used them a few times now. So I'm starting to get a bit better image because they were brand new photopolymer stamps and I didn't do my smooshing technique like normal. Okay. So that one and that one. Like that. Okay. And then I'm actually going to do some of the leaves. And the way I'm going to do the leaves, I'm going to grab my Granny Apple Green. Actually, I feel like I'm going to do, I might just do some soft sea foam, I think. We'll do that and Bermuda Bay. Okay, so I'm just going to okay, so I'm going to grab my leaves now and I'm just going to do a couple of leaves in soft sea foam. Oh, I need to clean this one off. Get rid of that Blackberry Bliss ink off there. Okay. We'll ink that one up with our Bermuda Bay. So ink it up with some Bermuda Bay. Like that. We'll do our leaf. One leaf here in soft sea foam. And then with the Bermuda Bay on it. We'll go like that. Look at that leaf. That one, ink up this one again. Like that. How cute are they? And I might even stamp some on here, directly on. So I'm going to do one like that. Ink it up. Okay, we'll do that. Might do one there. Okay, let's go again with the other one. Ink him up, stamp it down, and maybe like there. Again, ink it up, stamp it down. And maybe, no, that way, like that. Go again. Ink it up. I might have to ink that up again. I feel like I want to put one up there. I just want to protect that a little bit, like that. That looks better. Okay, so we've got that happening. I might do one more leaf maybe up through that way, I think. One more leaf up through there. Yeah, not bad. Okay, now I'll grab the dies and we will cut out some of these flowers. Where did I put my dies? Here they are here. We have so many dies in here. I'm nearly positive. Or will I just, you know what? I'm just going to fussy cut the flowers out. Because I can't be bothered to get the die cutting machine out. So I'm just going to fussy cut some of those flowers and leaves. Because what's a card without a bit of fussy cutting? Hey? So remember, when you're fussy cutting, you're moving your paper, not your scissors. You're just squeezing your scissors and guiding the paper as you go around. So squeezing the scissors and guiding that paper as you go around. So there's one. And I had to pick a flower that would have been harder to fussy cut, but you know. And I think sometimes when you fussy cut, I don't know, the quicker I go, the better I seem to fussy cut, because you're moving the paper a little bit better. You just put off working on another card to watch this? Really? Well, thank you. But you should try this kissing technique, and I would love for you to send me some pictures of something that you've done with this kissing technique. So really what you need is more or less just a really good solid stamp, and then a fine lined stamp. So something with a bit of fine detail. The video that I was watching, and I do apologize for not knowing who that demonstrator was. It was something that just popped up in my newsfeed one day, and I was like, wow, that's great. And I think, to tell you the truth, I think it was using this stamp set. And I've done it before a long time ago. I've done this technique, and I found it was super, super fun. We had that scripty background you could use. There was another one that had, we had a background stamp that had a lot of printed writing. I can't remember what it was. Even the Stampin Very Versailles, that stamp set, I think would be fantastic and perfect for doing this. But all you need, the stamp set for the details, okay, was this one here. And I was actually going to do a card with this one, the wrapped bouquet. So I've used this stamp here out of the wrapped bouquet. So all you need is something that, was it Marcy? It might have been Marcy. Bessica, yeah, Marcy, because I watch Marcy all the time. So it could have been Marcy, yes. Well, thank you, Heather, for letting me know. I remember watching it, but I couldn't, it was a while ago that I watched it. When I say a while ago, a few days ago or a week ago, but yeah. Marcy's fantastic. I love Marcy. Her and I have had a few chats, video chats. She does some beautiful work, Marcy. So a big shout out to Marcy, everybody. And if you haven't checked her out, she is a great Stampin' Up! Demonstrator over in the US. All right, so we've got that, and that. And I might actually, to tell you the truth, I could incorporate some of these flowers in here as well. Look at that. I've still got some left over from my other card. Is that all I have left over? I thought I had some leaves and things. Maybe they're under my desk and I can't probably lift my desk up to be able to see if they were under there. But there was some. Oh, there's another flower. I'm just trying to lift my desk up to see because I just scooted them over under here. No, no more. All right, we probably need a few nice little leaves. Got another flower there. We probably need a couple of leaves. So I think I'm going to cut out some leaves out of maybe Bermuda Bay. So we might bring in the little baby mini one with our cutting pads. That one and that one. And we'll cut a few leaves out. Okay. I actually like that prongy leaf in it. We might do a couple of them. That one. And that one. And maybe two of them. Okay, so let's do that. Got that. We've got that. I've got some of the leaves out of the dies. Got a piece of scrap here. I need to cut that so it will fit through the machine. That. Okay. Now, if you haven't set eyes on this little mini cut and emboss machine, oh my Lord, you so need to get one. It is super, super cute and it's fantastic for doing these little, just a couple of little dies that you want rather than getting out your big machine. You can just grab the little mini cut and emboss machine and run it through. Like, how cute is this? Super, super cute. Oh, look at that. And I didn't have to get out the big cut and emboss machine. I just realized my, okay. Things are happening with my desk here this morning, everyone. Okay, so we've got that and that and that. I reckon that will be enough. And that one. All right. So I'll put those dies back over there. And honestly, the dies in this set, they just keep exploding. I try to put them back onto the sticky sheet and I just didn't have enough room. It seems like I'm getting more and more dies every time I get a die out and I go to put it back in. Look at these. Look, there's so many. It's just so hard to try and find a place to fit them all back on there again. Mind you, I put them all onto a magnetic sheet, but like it just seems like they just explode, like you've got so many dies. That's a good sentiment layer. We might use that. Let's grab that out. We may as well. All right, let's start assembling this card. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do You Are Amazing because I think that I like that sentiment. I need to send some of my team members some cards, and they're all amazing, my team members. It's so cute, but do not layer the plates flush. It won't catch. Stagger a bit and no problem. Well, there you go. I just hold it with my fingers. I hold it as I'm like running it through. I'm sort of, I don't know, I do something weird, but okay, so let's stamp that onto a scrap piece of paper as well. Is it going to fit on there? Oh, just. Okay, I'm going to just run that quickly through the machine. And then I might stamp on it. I don't normally do that. I normally stamp on it first, but because it's such a tight squeeze as far as getting that cut on that scrap, I could use a bigger scrap, mind you, but I don't want to because I have that scrap and I want to use it up. All right. So you mean stagger like this, Anika? Like that? Yeah, it does too. Look at that. Well, that's a good tip, everybody. Stagger your plates. So in other words, pop them like that and it grabs hold. Great tip. Thank you very much. I've learned something this morning, so that's good. All right, pop that back there. All right, let's stamp You Are Amazing. And I think I might do that in Bermuda Bay. No, I'm going to do it in Blackberry Bliss just because I can. Because I'm adding a bit of Blackberry Bliss there, so that will tie it all in a bit. You Are Amazing. Whoa, look at the ink I've got on that block. You Are Amazing. You Are Amazing. All right. Now, I did bring in my gorgeous Blackberry ribbon as well, so I want to do that. So I'm actually going to wrap some Blackberry Bliss ribbon around to start off with. So I'm going to layer these two on to each other. Yeah, thanks, Anika, for that tip. That's awesome. I will do that from now on. Okay. Or was it Vicky that said it? Okay, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to use my Seal Plus. And I want to do, that was the top, so I want to do the ribbon down this way. So there and there. And pop a bit of my beautiful Blackberry Bliss ribbon across. Hi, Bonnie, how are you? Thanks for joining. All right, so we're going to do that. Yeah, that's looking very nice, although that's crooked. We can't have the ribbon crooked. Let's try that again. Okay, let's make that straight, just like that. It was you, Anika. It's so hard to keep up with the comments there. It's like, who said that? Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop that one up. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop it up onto dimensionals there. And then I'm probably going to arrange all my flowers then around that. Are you going to see how many dimensionals I'm putting on here, everyone? I was like, oh, there's a bit there that needs dimension. Oh, there's a bit there that needs dimension. So 6 dimensionals on a small sentiment like this. Who doesn't love dimensionals? Okay, You Are Amazing. Like that. And then we're going to pop some of these flowers around. So let's go.
I feel like that one could pop over there. That looks good. And maybe this one under it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to glue this one down first. So like so. And then we'll glue this one over the top like that. Might glue that one. I'm going to do that one up on a dimensional up the top there because I don't want to cover over what I've stamped. I like the fact that I want to see that poking through. So that one there. This one, I think I might use it on the inside. I'm thinking I could bring some of that outside to the inside with that. I could layer these two little ones up like we did on that big flower, and we can pop that onto the sentiment layer there. So like that. Look at that. Yeah, that looks cute. I feel like I want to pop it up onto a dimensional. This is going to be like a full-on big dimensional card because it just looks better on a dimensional. And the person that it's going to go to is pretty amazing. So they're going to have. Okay, I'm thinking that's okay for the front. What do you think? And then I'm thinking, okay, I've got to glue that one. And then I'm thinking I'm going to put a bow as well. Hey, Camilla, how are you? So good to see you on here. I hope you're recovering and resting up. For anyone that doesn't know, Camilla had a bit of a health scare there through the week and has been in hospital, but she is recovering and is on the mend now, which is great. Okay, so let's glue that down onto the front of our card. Like that. Okay, we have to do an insert for the inside. So I'm thinking that I might do a layer of Bermuda Bay and then a layer of Whisper White. So we'll grab the trimmer again. So 3 3/4, 5 1/2. Oh, and I need the trimmer for the Whisper White. So 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. We're going to do 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, that. Both those layers. We have that. Okay, you are amazing. And I think I'm going to do the same sentiment inside as the other one. Congrats, you're so fancy now. Okay, so we're going to do that with our Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so we're going to pop that just in there. Like so. Now remember, everybody, to go into the draw to win one of my giveaways, You need to type into the comments here what state you're from. I might do a live giveaway today. Does everyone want a live giveaway today? Of course you do. So you need to type in the state in Australia that you live in. I'm sorry, I can only give away prizes to people in Australia at Stampin' Up rules. So if you live in Australia and you're watching me here today, even if it's the first time that you've watched and you've never commented, please feel free to say hello. Let me know what state you're watching from, and you will go into the draw this at the end of this video. So stay tuned, everyone. Hang with me till the end so you get to see who wins the prize. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. That. And that. That looks cute. All right, so let's glue those down. Few Victorians on here. Linda's in Queensland. Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll do that. Okay, I think I'm going to pop this one up on the insert. Okay, so we'll do that one. Like that. This one. Like that. And then we'll pop this one up on a dimensional. The inside of the card is nearly as beautiful as the front. Thank you, Beryl. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we need a bit of bling in the middle of that one, I think. I feel like we could maybe do, oh, I'm thinking that in the middle there. And remember also too, if you're watching the replay, please feel free to make sure you comment even on the replay, because by commenting on the replay, you get to go into another draw for the people that watch the replay. I'm going to do that. I feel like I need to do this with these. That. That. Oh, it's looking cute. What do you think? It looks like a butterfly with the leaves. It does a bit, doesn't it? Looks like it's got a few leaves there. The pearls are, let me see where the packet went. They're the pastel pearls that are in our new catalogue. I've got the matte black. Oh, here we go. Pastel pearls. So pastel pearls, item number is 154571. 154571. You like Sunday mornings better, Susan? Okay. All right. So let's get that glued to the inside. So we'll glue that to the insert. Like so. And of course we need a bow for the front. I'm positive that we need a bow. So let's pop a bow on. If I can, there it is. I was going to say if I can find the ribbon.
I was looking for the ribbon. Didn't have a clue where I could find the ribbon. Sundays are better for you too, Beryl. It seems like I get more people viewing on Sunday. Saturday evening for you. How do I say that? Kivon? Kivon? Is that how I say it? Kivon? What a different name. That's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to pop a bow on there because I feel like we need that much more just to bling it up a little bit more. You know me and my bows. Okay, so whoops. So remember, you will also get an entry if you go back and watch the recording of this video when it uploads after I've gone live, and you comment in the comments on YouTube. You will get an entry into another draw where I will draw another stamp set as well. Kivon. Yeah, okay, so I did get it right. All right. Okay, so there you have another card using the beautiful In the Bloom stamp set. So let's do a giveaway. I'm sure you're all waiting for a giveaway. So let's see what I have as a giveaway today. Let me see what I have in my drawer that I can give away. All right. So I'm going to give away, let's give away two things. I feel like I want to give away two things. So keep typing into the comments. Remember, I need to know where you're from so I can work out a giveaway. So typing in that state that you live in Australia. So the first giveaway that I'm going to give away is to Susan Carmichael. So congratulations, Susan Carmichael. Sorry, my writing is really bad. Susan Carmichael, you are one of the winners of my giveaway today. So congratulations, Susan. You have won the beautiful Pattern Play stamp set. So I'm looking to see who else we've got here. Who else commented? Let me know. Let me know. Linda says she didn't know that you could find a spot for the bow. I can always find a spot for a bow, Linda. And you know what? Congratulations, Linda Kirkpatrick. You are the next winner. So congratulations, Linda Kirkpatrick from Queensland. So congratulations, ladies. Let me write that on a sticky note. So Linda, you have won the Round of Applause stamp set. So Linda Kirkpatrick. I may have spelt that wrong, but anyway. So anyone that has won a prize, so Susan Carmichael and Linda, you need to email me on bejeweled01@gmail.com to collect your winnings. I'll just bring back in the cards that I created there today. So we had the beautiful You Are Amazing card there and the gorgeous triple easel card. Now, if you want the measurements and you want the step-by-step instructions, you need to sign up to my newsletter email list. Down below in the show more box, you will find the link to sign up to my email list. Please feel free to sign up to the email list. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel before and this is the first time you have watched, then please feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of the videos that I may have. And just remember, we have that awesome joining special. I hope you all enjoyed that crafting session this morning. I got the stamp set out and the dies and thought, you know what, I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to play around. So if you want to join my team, please feel free to message me, call me on 0421 725015. Heather, if you wanted to have a chat with me, I know on the last weekend, last live, you actually asked about the joining and me helping you out. Can I please get you to send me an email or send me a text message? And I'm just going to go back down onto my desk here. Anyone that ever wants to contact me, call me on my mobile 0421 725015. Send me a text message, Heather, and I would be happy to give you a call and have a chat with you. And you can email me on bejeweled01@gmail.com. You need a hockey stamp set, Yvonne. I know, I'm a hockey player and I love the hockey, the sport of hockey. But yeah, I know a hockey stamp set could be quite exciting, couldn't it? So thank you everyone for watching. And as I said, Heather Waldron, please contact me and I would be happy to have a chat with you about the joining special. So the joining special is you get to choose $235 worth of product and only pay $169, and you get those 5 packs of designer series paper, these ones here, 5 packs, over 200 sheets worth of designer series paper, and you get that for free. So it's $100 worth of designer series paper. You can see how thick the bundles are. It's a load of designer series paper. So if you want to join, that would be great. Demonstrator business training. If you're interested and you're a demo and you want to change your hobby into a business, please feel free to check out the information on my step-by-step demonstrator business training program that I have. I'm taking registrations for that now. Registrations for the demonstrator training program will be closing mid-February. So you need to get in and sign up. I have 3 different ways of paying. You can pay monthly, you can pay 6 monthly, or you can pay a year's subscription up front. It's a 12-month program and it helps you work out how to build a solid foundation to your Stampin' Up business. So thank you very much, and I will catch you all same time, same place next Sunday. Have a lovely weekend, the rest of the weekend, everybody. And if there's people that are just starting their weekend, please have a great weekend.